to talk more about this project here to Hollywood, or to this project, because it's a very sensitive project. Like I told you guys, I was raised by Caucasians, whites, right? And my foster family, which my mother, her name is Roberta Chapin. Look, Roberta Heaps. Well, she's a Chape. She was actually a Heaps, Heaps, and then Chapin, Chapin. She married into Chapin. Chapin owns oil. That's an oil company, a gas and oil company that's very famous. They're located in Escapec, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, yeah. Well, the reasoning why I think this is a perfect timing for this project, because it can do so much for us. There was once upon a time us African Americans and whites, we weren't even allowed to be talking to one another, sitting next to one another. And here, 2015, I'm nervous. I get to call a white woman my mom, me being African American and transgender, and she has never seen me as a woman. I'm nervous. My mom, my whole family, my family, my foster family, they're Christians. They believe nothing but the Word of God, and this is very awkward for them. I can assure it's going to be a very emotional reunion. So I ask that please be sensitive and very mindful, because I don't want to be exploited, and have the project done in a distasteful manner. So because it's very dear to me, and what I want to from the world to take from this project is that race, color, and gender and sexuality shouldn't mean anything these days. And last time I talked to my mom, I talked to mom on Christmas, and she told me my sister, which is Jennifer, which is her daughter, has two children, and her children have MS, means multiple sclerosis. So I have to prepare myself to see my nephews and nieces. I do believe she has. I got to prepare myself for that also. She told me she's still raising foster children. She always wanted to take children out of the city of Philadelphia, and the privileged children, and always give them a better life. And just the other night, I was having a dream. I woke up out of my dream, and I thought about mom. I said, Mom, I see you having a talk show called The Chapins. Called The Chapins. I see that. I see that being on television, how she's just so. That's all she wants to do. Is she's never gonna give up. My mother's like, she's about 60. She should be in her 60s, if I'm not mistaken. My mom should be in her 60s. And I told you my grandfather, Poppy Chapin, he's like 96 years old. He's still living. I'm so nervous about this reunion, because there are a lot of questions that I would like to ask my foster family, and also with my biological family. And some of the questions that I would like to ask, I don't want to say it right now, because I don't think that it's appropriate for me to be asking these questions right now until I have the proper platform that it deserves to be placed on. And there's a format. There is a format that we all can work together. We all definitely can work together. So I'm gonna reach out right now. I'm reaching out to you because I have you guys. There's a format here that we all just need to go by, as long as it's done tastefully and respectfully. You understand, to where it's like it's not exploiting the community. It's not exploiting myself, first of all, to where it's not like, it's you guys get what I'm saying. You totally can get that. And privacy also. I still want to be able to walk away and know that I'm going to be all right mentally. Mentally, I'm gonna be all right. And that's the thing right there, the reassurance. That's all. And so I'm reassuring myself. I'm prepping myself now, because I already see that It's gonna be fulfilled. I've been praying, and I know God has been talking to me. He's been talking to me. He said, "Just hold on, soldier. Your prayers have been answered." And last time I talked to mom, I told mom, I said, "Mom, I was pursuing." She knows that I want to become a mortician. She always asks, she said, "Oh, Sammy." She always called me Sammy. She says, "You're always gonna be my little Sammy. I don't care. You're Samantha, but you're gonna be Sammy. You're always gonna be my little." It's a little inside joke that we have. My mom, her occupation was she's a beautician. She does hair. She has her own salon inside the house. The house is fabulous. Just of course, they live nice. They live nice. My dad, he's a vet. He's a vet. I think he fought in the Korean War. He fought in the Korean War, and he's a retired. He retired from Pennsylvania Power and Lights, called PP&L. He retired. Yeah, his name is Curtis Chapin. He's my dad. Well, he taught me everything. All the manly things. Like, he taught me all the manly things. He taught me how to read, how to write. Most importantly, how to do construction and how to fix cars and how to do maintenance. He's a man. He taught me all the manly duties. So he was expecting his son to walk down the aisle and get married, and all those things like that. They are aware of my transition. It's just we have not seen one another yet. We just haven't. We're getting close, but it needs to be put on a proper platform. So I'm gonna reach out to Joey from Heat 100. I'm gonna talk to Joey and ask him would he like to work with me on this project. And if there's anyone else that would like to work with me with this project, it would be such a pivotal moment for us. Wow. For us all as an Americans, not only an Americans, because the world, because it's time for healing. It's time for us to move on, and just say, let's move on. And it's time to start living, And I don't care what your perspective is of me. Whatever your assumptions are, you're entitled to have them. You're entitled to your opinions. Whatever you think about me, that's your thinking, and it's none of my business. And I like to keep it that way, but unfortunately, you like to keep me in your business. You like to tell me your business. So what if you think that about me? You should keep it to yourself. That's your business. Why? I shouldn't have to hear it, but of course you're going to comment anyway. So it is what it is. It's Samantha James 215 at YouTube. This project right here I'm going to have to start being very filtered because I don't curse. My mom, she doesn't want to hear no profanity, She doesn't even have no idea who Cookie Tookie is. So this is interesting too. So they have no idea who Cookie Tookie is. They don't understand. I don't know what they would think of Cookie Tookie. I don't know what they're going to think about Cookie. I don't know if they're going to be ready for Cookie Tookie. I don't know. To be continued. What do you guys think? Please.